Hi,
How are you doing today?
I'm good. You?
I'm good, thank you so much. What's your name?
I'm Leticia.
Very nice to meet you, Leticia. My name is Astrid.
Astrid, right?
Yeah, yes. And where are you
Yes.
from?
I'm from Brazil.
Nice. And what are you? What time is it right now?
Here it's around 60. 6, sorry, 6.
And then what did you do today?
Today I did a lot of things. Let me see. I just I don't know. I cleaned my house. I went to the market and I I cleaned my house. I went to the market. I made my lunch,
Yeah,
and now I'm here.
very good. You're like the first person that, because I always ask people, what did you do today to get them talking and practicing your English? And you're the first person who's like, I did a lot today. Usually everyone's like, I didn't do anything. And it says even before the quarantine, and I'm like, yes, you did. You did something. You woke up, right? And you brushed your teeth and you you did
Yeah,
stuff. So,
yeah.
so thank you for responding with a complete answer. So yes, so and then so what brings you to Cambly? What are your goals?
Mm, I don't know. I love to learn new language, but I just I just don't have a lot of money, and I tried to study English by myself, but hard because I could not improve because I just didn't have somebody to talk to
Yeah,
improve my speaking skills like that. I don't know.
yeah, yeah.
So I decided to ask Cambly, and now I think that I improved a lot because the me I think that the principal part of this process it's you have more you have sorry you are uh, you will become you become more you become a more
Like a better.
secret person, like you have oh sorry.
Maybe, okay, maybe you feel like by practicing with somebody else, you become a better speaker.
Yeah, but I think that it's much more than that, because if you you not stay with fear about talk to another people that speak another language. You just try, and when you don't when you haven't this routine, you even if you know the words, even if you know the rules, you can speak because like you just stay like a steak, like no, no, you can't speak. But with Cambly, I think that I improve a lot these skills because I don't have more fear about talk to another people.
Okay,
Sorry.
so no, you're good. That you yeah, that makes a lot of sense that you feel like by talking more with other people, you're not as afraid. That's true because really all this is about is trying, and then every time you try, you're gonna be better with every day. With every day, you're gonna get better, better, and stronger and stronger. And so yeah, that makes 100% sense. I'm so happy that you put yourself out there and that you don't let fear dictate what you do.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
I had to.
that's very good. And so, how long have you been on Cambly?
I am here. I think that since last November, so it's November, December, January, February, March, April, mm, around 7 months. Yeah, I
Okay,
think so.
cool. Okay, and then do you mind me asking? Are you a student or what's your?
I just work now. Actually, now I'm not working because I'm at home,
Mm,
but I frequently I work in a public school, but I'm not a teacher. I am like a staff guy, like take care about the childrens. I already worked in the library. I already worked in a lot
yeah,
of
work.
sectors.
So you work in many sectors.
Yeah.
Okay, and then so are you like kind of like a receptionist?
I'm sorry.
Is it like being like an administrative role?
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's like you did like a test,
mhm.
and you you did a test. No, I did a test, and I did a test. Can I say this?
You took a test.
Like, yeah, I take a test, and after they like take you and they put you in the more necessary sector, the sector that need more people. So if library needs um, like I don't know, a person to take care about the books, they put you there. So if they need someone in the administration, they took no, sorry, put you there, so like that.
Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, well that sounds like fun. Um, so here I want to work on something. I just sent you a link. Um,
Okay.
if you want to go ahead and open it.
Hmm. Pronouncing.
We're gonna
Oh,
we're gonna talk about pronouncing ed ending. This is actually a really
yeah.
actually I don't know if I like I don't know if I well, okay, sure, we'll do this worksheet. I don't like it. Let me see if there's another one.
Uh, uh, the first one.
Yeah, you see the link?
Yeah, I opened the link and the title it's pronouncing ed
Yes.
endings. Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so let's talk about that because it's something that a lot of English people, I mean English learners struggle with. Like when you were just talking right now, you said I worked. We don't say that in English. We say worked. And so
Right.
yeah, so let's talk about some of it. You have to kind of memorize some of them, but what you're doing when you say worked, you're doing an ID. And there are some words that end like that goes up like that, but most of them don't. So let's see. It says here there are several exceptions to the rules explained below. Each of the following words do not follow the ed ending rules. For these words, the ed ending is pronounced like an id. It's pronounced like an id. I just did it myself. It's pronounced like id. Okay. So let's look. Okay. So let's look at the first, like these words here. Aged. To repeat after me. Aged.
Aged.
Aged. Don't go aged.
Aged.
Just aged.
Aged.
Yes. Now, blessed.
Blessed.
Yes. Now, one that's going to go up is this next word, crooked.
Cooker. Cooker.
Crooked.
Crooked. Sorry.
Okay.
Crooked.
Crooked. Yeah. So ours are hard for you. Yeah. I think ours are hard for you. Crooked.
Crooked.
Very
crooked.
Good. Very good. So we have crooked, and then we have the next one, dogged.
Dogged.
And then the next one, learned. Yes.
Okay.
And the next one, yeah. And then naked.
Naked.
And then ragged.
Right.
Or ragged. Ragged.
Ragged.
And then wicked.
Wicked.
And then wretched.
Wretched.
Okay. So these words have a combination of ID sounds as well as just like learned, for example, and blessed. Okay.
Blessed.
Okay. So ED endings are pronounced. So let's look at rule number 1. ED endings are pronounced T if the end of the words sound like K, S, C, H, S, H, F, P, and TH. That's hard to remember. This is why I don't like this worksheet. Hold on a second, okay?
Okay.
I just feel like that's going to be hard for you to like.
No, it's I'm sorry. It's the sound the sounds like very familiar for me. It's like very similar. Sorry, but I can't.
It sounds similar. The sounds sound similar.
Yeah, I already studied that before, but I always forgot and
forget. Okay.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries. It's just a matter of practicing. Most of the time, when you're just remember, let's just make it simple. Forget the worksheet. I'm gonna make it simple for you. Most of the time, when there's an ED, it's gonna be worked. Okay, learned. Okay, I learned that when I was in school. And then there are a few words. Like that is going to be different. And then like crooked, but some of these words you're not going to use. So that's why I don't like this worksheet. But for example, like I laughed. Okay, laughed is going to be like that. Yes, laughed. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, laughed. Yeah, I think that the difficult it's because my language we always these letters we always say these letters like all these letters. Okay, right. So word cat.
Yeah.
So if you say in Portuguese something like that, you always have to say all the letters. In English, you like it's fast.
We have silent letters. We have all sorts of things. Yeah. But don't worry about it. Everybody does it. Everybody does it. I'm always like being like, oh, it's work, not work, kid. So it's not. I'm always telling people. So it's not just you. Every country. And so let's see. We have finished, killed, Help.
Finish. Helped.
Oh, here's
Help.
an exception. I wanted. With wanted, you're gonna go up. Wanted.
Wanted. I wanted.
Yeah.
Wanted.
So, okay.
Yeah.
And then another one is going to be rented.
Rented.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm okay, but it's hard.
I know. Don't worry, though. One day at a time. Don't worry. It's fine. But yeah, so
Okay.
basically it says, so let's read the following passage actually. It says, read the following passage using the correct pronunciation for ED. Okay?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So you have to just, okay, go ahead. This is kind of, you have to just go ahead and try doing it and say, and then you have to conjugate the word yourself to the past tense.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So you have to read the paragraph. So you see the paragraph where it says the bear and it has jumped. So you have to say it out loud the correct way. The bear jumped out of its cage and into the crowd.
Okay. Can I start?
Yeah.
The bear. Oh, sorry. The bear jumped out of its cage and into the crowd. She must have realized that this was her best chance to escape. The bear's trainer looked saw he were about to faint from the terror
Yep.
of it all. It seemed.
Yep. It seemed. Yep.
Seemed like his worst nightmare come true. He scrambled. Sorry.
Scrambled.
To feet. Scrambled. He scrambled to his feet and started.
Yes.
Started waving his hand and shouting to get the bear attention. She stopped.
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 Okay.
Stopped. Oh,
yes. Started is one of the exceptions. Yep.
She stopped her wild rampage.
Yeah.
Only for a moment at the sound of her trainer's please. She quickly turned back to the crowd and resumed
yes,
knocking people to the floor. The trainer suddenly had an idea. He reached. Sorry.
That's okay.
He reached into his pocket and pulled from it a large chocolate covered.
Yes, covered.
Treat. A no favorite of bear. Okay. He showed
That one is going to be an exception. He shouted.
Shouted. He shouted the bear's name once more, and she turned to face him. She saw the threat and ran in full gallop towards him. He threw the thread into the cage, and the bear followed. He locked. Sorry.
No,
he
you're
locked
good.
The door behind her and fell to the floor in relief. Apparently, the bear valued food more than freedom.
Yeah, you did a good job. No, you got most of that correct. And then please do not apologize. You're doing a good job. You got most of that correct. So, yay, we completed that. Okay, so you know what? It's just a matter of practicing, okay? So don't worry too much about it. Just keep it in mind. That's it with this sheet. I don't like this sheet, to be honest, because it's complicated. I don't like the way they teach. I'm going to try to find another ED thing because that's too much. So just like practice, because you know the thing is when it comes to English and having things stick, it needs to be practical. If it's like too complicated, you're not going to remember. You know what I mean? So that's why I was like, no. But you know,
I think the same.
Yeah. So let's look at something fun. Actually, yay, fun time.
So let me see if I understand. The most part of the words you always have to say like worked.
Yeah, most of them is going to be like worked. There are some few exceptions, like started. You know, started is going to be. I think just the more you listen and the more you practice, it will be. You'll hear. You'll know it. You're just some things I think you just have to memorize. But most of it is going to be, you know. And then you have your irregular verbs too, right? So like things like I drove home, and when you know you have drive and then drove. So yeah, exactly. Drunk, drove, and then walk is regular, but walked, talked. Irregular is sing. Sing is an irregular verb, which is sing, sang. So certain things you have to memorize, but the more and more you listen, the more you. I recommend. One of the things I recommend is talking, like you said, is really important, but also like watching movies and listening to podcasts, listening to music, because if you're listening to music and things like that, like, and you're singing the songs in English, you'll be like, oh, okay. And then you'll see, and you'll know how to pronounce certain words because you're singing along in the songs. Singing is one of the best ways to learn anything.
I will take the note.
So let's see. I want to do a tongue twister with you. Let's do Peter Piper first. These are kind of hard. Don't be hard on yourself. Everybody gets a little. The tongue twisters, yeah. So I'll read it first, and then you're gonna read them. Read it slow, and we're gonna go over. These are great because they go over different sounds, you know. So we have like Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? So go slow.
Oh my God.
Don't worry.
Oh, okay. I have to say that.
Go really slow. Okay, let me before you read them, let's go over some sounds, okay? Because we have the long E and the short E, we have the long I and the short I, right? We have like Peter, right? Peter, we have a PE sound here. Then we have another PE, yeah. But then we have another PE here, but you don't, it's not a long one, it's a short, it's pet, okay? It's this it's the softer E, so that's peck, okay? So we have another, so we have two PEs. Do we have another PE here? And then we have another P here, pepper. Okay. So yeah. So
Oh,
pepper and peck have the similar sounds, right? Because peck has like that softer E. It has the shorter E. And then so does pepper, okay? But Peter has a long E, okay? So now we look at Piper, okay? Piper, that's I.
Piper.
So we have
Piper is like what? Piper.
That's a name. Peter Piper is a name.
Peter Piper.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then so then we have another PI here, but it's a hard I. It's picked. Okay?
Picked.
This PI is picked. And now we have another one down here, pickled. It's similar to picked. So that K makes that, I guess I don't know if it's attributed to the K.
I understand. It's the same sound. So.
Yeah, same sound. And then here we have, okay, there's another peck. And then we have pickled. Okay, I think those are all the sounds. We have Peter, yeah, all the sounds. Okay, great. So yeah, now go ahead and read it. Read it slow. Don't worry.
Okay. So let's do it. Peter Piper. Peter Piper pick up.
Oh,
sorry. Peter Piper. Oh my goodness. Peter Piper. Piper.
That's good.
Peter Piper.
That's good. Yeah, what's the next word?
Picked.
Excuse me.
Oh.
It's in the past tense.
Picked.
Yes.
Picked. Sorry.
That's okay.
Picked. Sorry.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Peter Piper. Okay. Peter Piper picked.
Yeah.
Picked a pack of pickled. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Pickled.
You know what? Peppers. No more. If I hear you say sorry one more time.
I say sorry for everything in my life.
Okay, continue.
Okay. Peter Piper picked.
Yep. Very good.
Oh,
you're doing a good job.
Peter Piper picked a bag of pickled peppers.
Very good.
A bag of pickled peppers. Peter Piper picked.
Very good.
If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, where's the pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Very good. See? You got this. So now, I'm going to read it one more time, and then you're going to read it one more time, okay? Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where is the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked?
Oh my goodness. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers, Peter Piker. Oh.
You got it, Piper.
Sorry.
Oh, you're good.
Can I start again?
Of course.
Okay. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers, Peter Piper picked.
Pick.
Yeah.
Pick. Yeah.
Sorry.
You're good. You're good.
This ed. I know, but my mind say you have to say Andy.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, you're good.
Oh my goodness. Peter Piper picked a big. Sorry.
Picked.
Peter
So
Piper.
imagine,
picked.
so in this situation with ed, imagine a T there. So it's like picked. It's like a T.
Picked.
It's a T sound.
Yeah, like T. Okay.
Yeah.
But I will draw.
Here, do you want me to draw the T?
Okay. Oh, thank you. It's more easy. It's easier. Okay. Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers. A pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, is the pack of pickled Piper Peter Piper picked.
Okay, very good. So something you can do, because this is in your Cambly library, is practice this in the mirror and then just say it over and over again, and eventually you're going to memorize it. And eventually you're going to be like, Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, a pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a pack of pickled peppers, where's the pack of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked? One day you'll be able to do that.
That is impossible.
That's not impossible. You got it. You'll be able to say it one day. Here, let's do one more. There's one that I like. Let's see.
Okay.
Either you're gonna find it easier or harder. We'll see. Betsy Botter. Okay. Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter, but a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. You got this.
Oh my God. God bless you. Okay. Betty Botter. Okay. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said that butter's bitter. If I put in my batter, it will make my batter bitter, but a bit of better butter will make my batter bitter.
Better. Yeah.
Okay. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter.
That was very good. The sounds here were really good. You're good with these sounds. Yes. So let's go ahead and do it a little faster. Betty Botter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter, but a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So 'twas better Betty Botter bought a bit of better butter. You got this.
Now can I cry? Can I cry?
No, you got this. You did such a good job. You're good with these sounds.
Okay. Betty bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter.
Very good.
If I bitter.
Yeah, bitter.
If I put in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of butter will make my batter better.
Batter better.
Batter.
Batter better.
Batter better.
Yeah.
So it was better. So it was better. Betty butter, but a bit of better butter.
Very good. You did good. So
Yeah.
so if I were you, I would do both this one and the other one in the mirror and just keep doing it. Okay? It was good. It's just gonna it's a good way to sort of just like practice, make certain sounds and things like that.
Okay.
See. Actually, I want to let's play a game before we move on to anything else, just to relax.
Okay.
This game is called Can You Fool Me?
Where are you from? Sorry, where are you from?
Oh, I'm from the USA. Yeah.
But what state?
I'm from well, right now I live in Georgia. It's in the South.
Georgia.
Yeah, do you know it?
Yeah, I know.
Okay,
yeah.
Right now I live there. Have you been to the US?
No, but I like to study a little bit about geography, so no.
Cool. Nice.
It's Atlanta, the capital.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's the city. Yep. So okay, so this game is called Can You Fool Me? And then, so what you do is that you will ask me a question. You'll say, have you ever, whatever, okay? And then I'm going to say, yes, I have. And then you're going to ask me some questions. You can say, when did this happen? Where did it happen? Who were you with? You can ask me anything you want. After a few questions, you have to decide which of my answer is a lie, because I'm going to lie about something.
Okay. So, have you ever been in Brazil?
Yes, I have.
Okay, when?
3 years ago.
3 years ago. Where did you visit?
São Paulo.
São Paulo. Can I ask one more?
Of course.
Okay. Who did you visit?
I didn't visit. Who did I visit? I didn't visit anyone. I just went on my own.
Okay. Can I say if
What
it's
do you,
It's a lie. You are a liar.
Which part is a lie? Which part is a lie?
So, I don't know. I think that you never have been in São Paulo. It's like nobody goes to São Paulo just to visit and I don't know. It's like some. I don't know.
It's not a big city.
It's not sound like it's a big city, but it's not like
It's not a destination.
Like a tourism, like to like I go to São Paulo just to visit São Paulo. It's like a business city. If you visit Brazil, you have to visit Rio, you have to visit the beaches, and São Paulo, São Paulo doesn't have beaches.
Okay.
Beaches.
Good to know. Next time I lie about going to Brazil. I've never been to Brazil, but I really want to go to Brazil, but I haven't gone yet. I will go one day, someday.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
My turn to ask you a question. Have you ever cheated on a test?
Sorry?
Have you ever cheated on a test?
Theater.
Cheated.
Sorry.
Like, you know, when you cheat. Let's see. I'll send you. I'll send you the translation.
Okay.
Here's it.
Oh, I know. Okay. If I let me see.
Cheated. Cheated.
Let me see. Just let me see something. Minute. Too pretty.
Do what?
Yeah, I know. Too pretty. I went trying to understand how can I say this word. Too pretty.
Oh, cheat. Look at my lips. Cheat. Yeah. Cheated. There we go. Cheated. Oh, that's one of the exceptions too. It gives that because cheated is past tense for to cheat.
To ship. Cheat. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Cheat.
Yeah.
Cheat.
Just
Okay,
try not to say shit. No. Try not to say. Make sure when you're saying cheat, you say cheat, and then because it can sometimes people when they're saying cheat, it sounds like shit. That's a curse word.
Oh, okay.
Cheated.
Cheater.
Cheated. There we go. Cheated. There we go. Perfect. That was perfect.
Cheated.
Yeah.
Okay, cheated. Okay.
Yay! You got it.
Let me see. I've never cheated. Well, okay, I've never. How can I say this?
I've never cheated before.
In the past. Yeah,
I've never cheated. However, Leticia, with this game, you have to say, yes, I have.
I have.
Even if, well, now it's too late. Now it's too late. I'm going to ask you another. I have to ask you another question now. But when I ask you the other question, you have to say, yes, I have, whether or not it's true, okay? So have you ever borrowed something without asking?
Yes, I have.
What? I'll leave you. All right. I'm going to ask you another question. Have you ever Have you ever met a celebrity?
Oh, have you ever made a celebrity? Oh, man.
Celebrity.
Oh, no. Yes.
Really?
It's easy to me because for me because I don't know how to lie. Okay. Just one more.
Okay. Have you ever? Oh my God! This reminds me of this movie. This movie called Knives Out. There's a movie called Knives Out. It's really good. It's like a detective. It's a detective movie, and in the movie, there's a girl in it, and she can't lie. And every time she tries to lie, she throws up.
Wow.
Yeah, that reminds me of that. Yeah, every time if she lies, she just throws up. She can't lie. Anyway, okay. Have you ever have you ever have you ever lied?
No, I never lied.
Yes. You have to say yes.
Oh my goodness. Of course, everybody,
Okay.
everybody always lie.
Okay, fine. Let's go with this one. I'm going to ask you questions about yes. Okay. So, when was the last time you lied?
Wow. When I think that I liked
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
I lied to my grandpa yesterday. I lied to my grandpa yesterday when he yeah when sorry when he gave me some I lied to my grandpa yesterday.
About what?
About money. He wants to give some money to because I bought one a medication that they have to buy, and I give to him. So he wants to give the money, but I said, not grandpa, I already take the money with my grandma, but I I was not.
Okay. So,
I didn't. Do you understand me?
yeah, yes. Okay, so my grandmother tried to give me some money. I forgot to write money. Oops.
Money. That's okay. Money to his prescription medication. But I lied to him and told him that grandma had already given it to me.
Yes. Very good. Very good. Okay. So, did your grandfather catch you in the lie? Did he find out later that you lied to him?
I don't think so, but my brother says that he always knows when we try to lie to him, but he just say yeah, nothing. He just say nothing, like before I already lied to him, because old people are a little hard to handle, and it's more easy to lie.
It's easier to lie to them?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I know it's not a cool thing to say, but it's more easier. It's
That's
it's
okay.
hard.
I understand. Okay, cool. So, all right. So let me guess which one is a lie. I don't think you lied about anything. Did you lie about?
I'm not. I'm not a kind of people that lie always the time, always.
But I mean,
But
do you remember? Remember, you were supposed to lie about something, but I don't think you did. I think everything you just said was true, right?
oh, I understand you. I was thinking I was thinking that you was you was say about my grandpa. Sorry. Yeah, you were right. You know, I can't lie
Okay,
to
this game is not for you. Okay.
yeah, I always I'm like, can you fool me? Or you can fool me.
What'd you say?
You can fool me. Can you fool me? I think that
Oh,
you
that's the
can.
name again. Yeah.
I can't fool you.
Yeah. That's okay. Let's see. Let's try playing one more game. I
Okay.
haven't played this one yet, but it's called Would You Rather. So this one is one person presents two hypothetical scenarios that are either equally appealing or equally appalling. Each person chooses the option they prefer and explains why they think it's the best option. So, for example, would you rather have $1 million now or get a free monthly check of $5,000 for the rest of your life? Well, that's a good question. What's your answer?
Now we get free monthly five. I think that 500. Yeah, five. No, I don't know. 5,000.
5,000. Yeah.
$5,000 for the rest of my life. And you?
Let me do some calculations. Because
No, it's not time. Not have time to calculations. You have to.
I just have to decide. I guess I guess $5,000 for the rest of my life, especially since I'm single. If I had kids, I feel like $5,000. Like if I had a mortgage and if I had kids, I feel like $5,000 might not be a lot of money. But since I'm single, I would be happy with $5,000 a month for the rest of my life, and it's enough money to invest too. That's about $1 million though. With $1 million, you can actually invest in something and then make more money. $5,000,
Okay.
you can't really do that much with it.
But if you think $5,000, you have more. You are more safe because you don't have to be worried about. Oh my goodness, where I will put this $1 million. You always worry about what we'll have to do with the money to to have more money in the future. So it's like I don't know,
Oh, you feel like it'd be a burden, basically.
burden.
Yeah.
Burden. Okay. Can you type this
Yeah.
word?
Burden.
Burden. Oh yeah, it's like that. Like
Yeah.
that.
Okay. Yeah, that's
Okay.
interesting. Yeah. I mean, I guess I see your point, but I just also feel like I don't know, in the US, $5,000, it's okay. I mean, I'm trying to think. Yeah, $5,000 is only okay in the US. You can live
Only
okay.
for me, $5,000. It's a lot of money. It's like in my country, if you change the coin, you can. Yeah, you live better than 95% of population.
Are you sure? Because Brazil is expensive. Isn't it
You know.
expensive?
Yeah. It depends. It's some stuff. Some stuff is expensive, but the most part of population doesn't have money to buy the thing. So
Yeah.
it's like
Uh-huh.
the most part. Sorry,
Yeah, go
but
ahead.
the most part of our population. The most part of our population have a salary about, let me convert, let me change the coin. It's like if you it's like the most part of our population have a salary for month around around one, 100 to $172 a month. The
American?
most part of the population.
American?
Yeah,
Oh,
American dollars. It's
wow.
very it's a small salary because you have to some families survive all the month, like a family like 5 members surviving all the month with just it 130 sorry $172 a month.
Wow, that's very not a lot. Yeah. Well, let me correct myself. $5,000 a month. It depends where you live. Like, because I'm planning to live in New York, and New York is very expensive. And so
Oh.
$5,000 a month in New York would be, I like, it would be okay. I would be okay, especially since I'm single. I would live a
Mm-hmm.
fairly comfortable life because I don't have kids. I don't have any big bills. But it wouldn't be like,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be rich. I would just be like comfortable. You know what I mean? It
Comfortable.
depends. Yeah. But if I was like maybe in Georgia where my family, I mean, my mom lives, $5,000 a month would be a little bit more. I guess it depends where you live. Um, but
Mm-hmm.
like New York, California, some people pay like $2,000, $3,000 in rent alone in those places. Yeah, for a month.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. Like $5,000 in New York is not that much money. Yeah, it's okay to live. It's okay. I
I
just
want
want to
to
know.
get a job in the United States.
Yeah, come on. It's hard. It's yeah. But the thing is, it's so expensive here. I wonder if like that's the thing. It can be expensive. It depends on where you live. But like New York is so expensive,
Mhm.
and LA is so
Yeah.
expensive. Yeah. So it depends where you live.
That's I think that's it's because it's very a form of, like I don't know, it's like
Popular.
Rio. in São Paulo in Brazil.
Yeah. It's very popular. Yeah, I remember one time I was looking at like Airbnbs in San and they were so expensive. That's why I thought Brazil was expensive. I was like, whoa,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
crazy expensive. I was like, I can't
yeah.
afford this.
The most part of Brazilian people doesn't haven't been never haven't been in these places like Rio de Janeiro, like São Paulo, like popular places.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's very. Hi,
Where do you live?
I live in the small state of the north of Brazil. In the north of Brazil, it's near from Amazonia woods.
Oh, really? You're near the Amazon?
Yeah,
Oh my gosh. Have you been? Have you been there too?
I live in Amazon area. It's like
It is. Oh, it's considered the Amazon. Oh my God.
my
It's amazing.
yeah, my city. It's in a port or in the one of the biggest river that goes to Amazon River.
Oh, wow. Cool. Do you go hiking then?
Yeah. My family have a farm, so it's normal for us. It's like
Nice. Oh, that's cool. I want to
yeah.
visit the Amazon. That's
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
We have a lot of Yeah, we have a lot of animals, and that's cool. It's because for us, it's very normal, and it's different when I see the Grand Canyon or uh, another landscape of another country. I think that's different for you when you see
Yeah.
the Amazonian wood.
Yeah. Yeah. That's understandable. So I have a question. So, okay, I'm going to ask you a would you rather question. Would you rather I'm going to ask you this question too, more examples. Would you rather dig 1,000 holes or clean 1,000 toilets?
Holes? What is this?
Like holes, like when you dig, you take a shovel and you dig a hole in the ground?
Oh, you can you type for me?
Yeah, dig a hole.
Holes.
So, oh, oops, dig a hole.
Oh, okay. Dig a hole. Hole. Oh, yeah, I understand. Yeah,
So would you rather dig 1,000, so 1,000 holes or clean 1,000 toilets?
I think that clean 1,000 toilets.
Really?
Yeah, because I'm not a fancy gear. You're like I'm not this kind of people, and I not have uh, how can I say muscles to dig a hole, and
Okay.
the growth of all is você não
Maybe
viu.
that's why.
Why?
Huh? Oh, because I think I was saying, is that what you were trying to say?
No, it's like I'm not.
Did you see the translation?
Yeah, I see the translation. I'm not a girl like down clean things. I always clean my house when I live with
Right.
my mom.
But cleaning your house is different because 1,000 toilets,
But
that might be 1,000 toilets.
that's okay. That's okay. I cleaned a lot of toilets that is not was not mine the best. So that I'm not. I don't know how it is, but let me see. Oh,
That's why I thought maybe that's what you meant. You don't get grossed out easily. It doesn't. Are you sure that's not what you mean? You don't get grossed out easily? Maybe it didn't translate right.
like I not fico irritado facilmente. Also, easily. It's like no, it's like more. It's more like I don't have. What does that mean? I don't have disgusted, like big, big. I don't
Like,
have
you don't
about
have
this kind of things.
you don't have.
Bitch, like oh my
Yeah,
god,
I know. Type it in Portuguese.
it's
Type
nojo, nojo. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yes. So, okay. This is the same thing that I was saying.
Ah,
Disgusted
okay.
equals gross out. Grossed out.
Okay. When I translated, it means like angry, like
Oh, no. Grossed out is another way of saying disgusted. So I was saying so you don't
okay.
get disgusted easily. So it's the
Okay.
same thing. But okay, I don't know which one I would pick because honestly, I used to work at a hostel and I used to clean like the different rooms and the bathrooms, and
Mm-hmm.
people can be very gross. Like people do really weird things, like strangers.
Oh.
Strangers do weird things, but then like digging the hole would be really hard
Yeah.
physically.
Yeah.
But then I would get like some muscles, I feel like, and that would look good. So I feel
Yeah.
like I will dig the holes.
Yeah, I didn't think about this. That it's true. It's like a workout.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Ah,
Although it could be really miserable if it's like summertime
yeah.
or
People in
winter.
my. I think that people in my. I think that people in my place, town, my city, are very cool people. Very. How can I say? They are very kind people. I think so. So if you think that another people have to use the same toilet that you use, you will try to use most um, the most cleaner possible. I don't know, cleaner. Yeah, the most
Mhm.
possible.
You'll try to be clean when you use the bathroom. So, okay, would you rather? Do you have one?
Oh, what? Sorry.
Do you have a would you rather?
Can I ask?
Of course.
Would you rather have? Would you rather have? Um, would you rather have? Uh, would you rather have? Oh, wow. Oh, okay. Would you rather have um no, sorry.
That's okay.
Oh, um okay. Would you rather have expensive computer that have all the things that you need to work to study it, or you or get a cool smartphone that very expensive too.
I'm a writer, so I would rather the computer.
Mhm. That's cool. That's easy. Too easy. Too easy.
For me, it's easy. What about you? What would you rather?
The computer too, because I think that we can do more things with the computer.
Yeah. Although I will say years ago when I was traveling, I don't remember quite I had a computer because I've always had a computer. I always have a laptop. But I think because I was in what was it? I think because I don't remember if my laptop like broke. I don't remember what happened. But I just remember that my phone was my savior because you can really do a lot with your phone. You can do so much. Like if you don't have a laptop, and the thing about a computer is because it's bigger, it's like harder to just like pull out. And so at
Yeah.
least with your phone, you can kind of like if you're traveling or whatever, everybody doesn't need to see your phone. You can hide it. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Because you don't want
Yeah.
people to see what you have because then they might steal it.
So it depends of the moment of your life.
Well, yeah, probably, but most of the time I computer, yes. I was just
Yeah.
trying to give another side to it.
Well, let me ask something. You told me about when you travel. Did you travel a lot before?
I've traveled a little bit, not as much as I want to. I want to do so much more traveling. I'm waiting. I'm gonna do the rest of my traveling, I think, when I'm a little older. But but I went to like Europe, and I bet like I was in Mexico last year. I've been a couple of
Wow.
places here and there, but I want to do way more traveling. Yeah, I feel like I haven't even done anywhere as much traveling as I want to do. Um, there's a
Wow.
guy, there's a guy, and there's an article about him. I can send you the link, but he's been to almost every country, and he has 9 more countries to go before he hits all the countries. And
Wow.
the only reason, so because of the coronavirus, he's stuck in Hong Kong, but
Mm.
he's waiting so he can continue his trip and finish. And then after he visits the 9 countries, he would have visited every country in the world. I'm like, whoa.
Wow. And you met him? You
No,
met?
there's an article about him. I'll send you the link. He's
Oh,
a Danish
okay.
man, and he did it without flying. He didn't fly.
He didn't find. Why?
No,
How he let
he
me.
just I don't know. Like I think he sailed or whatever he did. Um,
I understand. It's by boat.
yeah, I think he probably went by boat. I don't know if he
That.
did his whole trip by boat. He probably did some of it by plane. Oh yeah, he did say that via cargo. Cargo. I think he took like cargo
I
ships.
know. It's like I know. Like the one ship that have a lot of things in.
Yeah, yeah, a ship that transports goods.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay. It's interesting. I don't know if you but I I I like to study a little bit about geography because I'd like to travel around the world, but I not have money. But
right.
uh, then I think that one like one way that I can travel. It's studying about geography. So or do you did you yeah did you already read about Fernão Magalhães?
What? Can you send me the translation?
I think that there is no translation because he was Portuguese, a Portuguese guy, Fernão Magalhães.
Can you write the name? Okay, yeah. I know. The Portuguese guy that I know that I read was Paulo. He wrote
Uh,
the Alchemist.
Marco Polo.
No, no, not him. He wrote the Alchemist.
Alpine.
The Alchemist, yeah, and he's from Brazil.
From Brazil.
Yeah, it's like I love that book so much. It changed my life.
What he did? Oh,
He wrote
you are talking about Paulo Coelho, the
the
writer,
yeah.
the writer. Okay. The Alchemist. I never read this book before, but I
Oh,
very
you
popular.
have to read it. It changed my life.
Yes,
Yeah.
talk about what? It's talk no.
It talks about your journey, like the journey of life. I know that
No.
sounds corny, but it's like the journey of life. Like it's not it's a story about a guy. It's a story, so it's a fiction story, but uh, just the way he writes about it, and then he talks about what moments when you doubt yourself, and that's when you really need to continue. And he talks about the journey of following your dreams because that's not an easy thing to do when you're following your dreams and you're
Mhm.
following your passion. It's not an easy thing to do, and it's just a really good book. I love it. In fact,
Yeah.
when we're done talking, I'm gonna because I just remembered I have a book credit. I'm gonna go because I gave away my copy, and that person never gave it back to me.
Yeah, but they sorry. He has a lot of another title, just not the Alchemist, but I think that he writes a lot. Write it, write it, write it.
He wrote a lot, or he writes a lot. Is he still
Yeah,
alive?
well, sorry.
If he's still alive, you would say he writes a lot.
Yeah,
Yeah. Or you can say he's written a lot of stories.
sorry.
He's written a lot of stories.
Yeah, he's written a lot of stories. Yeah, we have a lot of good writers in Brazil,
Yeah.
and I don't think so. I don't know what why we
I think
never Garcia Marques. He's a Colombian guy.
he is.
Yeah, you already did you already read about 100 years of
Solitude.
solitude? It's
I
so
I
good.
I have to read it. You know what's so sad? You know what? I'm gonna get the book and I'm gonna read it because what's sad is I've had it for years and I still haven't read it and I don't even know where it is now. But I have a credit on my audio. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
get it.
it's one of the best books that I read in my life.
Really?
It's a novel book. I think that's a novel. The
Wow.
book. And in the South America, we have a lot of great write.
Yeah.
Yeah,
My favorite is Isabella Allende. I don't know if I'm spelling her name right. I
it's a,
love her.
I
She wrote,
never
she's from Chile. She wrote
Chile.
like House, yeah, she wrote
Ah,
House,
House of Spirits.
House of the Spirit.
Yeah, I already hear about her before, but I never read.
She's great. Read her. I love her so much. Listen, our time is almost up. It was so nice meeting you. Yeah.
Thank you
I
for
hope
it.
to talk I hope to talk to you again, okay? Please, I'll
Me
send you my
too.
schedule. Okay, have
Okay,
a good day.
bye. Have a
Bye.
nice